Hi, welcome to the STATA workshop. This course will start from 5 p.m. and temporarily stop at 6:30, and we have 30 minutes of break until 7 p.m. And from 7 p.m. to 8:30, we have a second session. And this course runs for 4 days, from today to Friday 16. And as you see on this screen, we assume absolutely no knowledge about data. So we start from scratch. And however, you need to know something about Windows OS or Mac OS basics. And also you need the basics of the Excel spreadsheet, nothing more. Okay. And so we start from the very beginning, very basic things to use data. And first, we will do some basic setup. And the next, we will do the exercise of importing and exporting data, especially from Excel to Stata and from Stata back to Excel. And the we will talk about some special Stata file types. So let's start from the basic setup. So first, we will do the pre-check of the file that you import to Stata. And the second, we will set your working directory, and we activate log. So let me double check with you. I believe all of you have downloaded the zip file, and if you download zip file and unzip it, you should have this Stata Basics file bundle 2024. And under this folder, you should find Lifesaver, Standard Materials, and the Stata Basic Tutorial PDF. And under Tutorial PDF, if you open it, you see Open Password text and PDF file. And this PDF file is password protected. And if you open this Open Password text, then you will see Stata Basics. This is the password. So the Stata Basics, Stata uppercase and the basics. So let me try to open this PDF. Then you can type in Stata Basics and hit OK. Oops, I made a mistake. Stata Basics. Something went wrong, but basically, you type in the password, and you should be able to open the PDF file that is exactly the same with what we are sharing right now. And sorry, during the exercise, we're gonna use this standard material files folder. And in this standard materials file folder, you will find the various Excel file and the Stata files. During the exercise, we're going to use these files as instructed. So let's try to open this census XLSX, which is Excel file. So census XLSX. Um, you'll find census SLX here. So I'll open that, and you find the data here. The first row is supposed to be the the variable name, and we have lots of data here. So this is the typical input file that you will typically prepare by using Excel or Google spreadsheet or something like a spreadsheet. Of course, you can input from text file or some other form of the files. However, it is very common that you use Excel or spreadsheet kind of thing. And let's keep this census Excel file keep open. And let's take a look at the first row, which is the variable name. Um, in this census file, the variable name is in the uppercase letters, which is not actually desirable for Stata, because the variable name starting with uppercase alphabetical letter is reserved for latent variables, which is not the data that you acquire, but it is something like an indirect variable. So the variable name starting with uppercase alphabetical letter is reserved for the special use. Therefore, I recommend if you look at your folder, you have census lowercase xlsx. If you open it, all variable names start with lowercase alphabetical letter. So for you to avoid any possible mistakes while using Stata, I recommend that you use the variable name which start with lowercase. Um, from second letter, any kind of the letter is okay. The numerical number or the uppercase the alphabetical letter is okay. But starting, it's important that you start the first letter with lowercase alphabet. So this is better. And this one works okay. As far as you use very basic status functionality, it's okay. However, if you start using more the sophisticated or high-level statistical tool, it may interfere with other variable names. So the first recommendation is that you use lowercase letter for the first letter, variable name. And let's keep using census XLS. And now we are ready to open the Stata software. And we choose File, then Change Working Directly. This will set the default working directory where the Stata result files will be saved. You don't want Stata to save its files in unexpected places. So you may want to uh, determine the place to be for the files to be saved. So let's open up the Stata. So this is the typical Stata, the screen. And I'll explain which part means what later. So first, choose File, then change Working Directory. Then you will find your directory, and then I will choose, now I will choose 2024 Stata temp that I prepared beforehand. If you don't have the appropriate the folder, then you can select choose new folder, the create new folder. Sorry, that is in Japanese on my screen, but create new folder may be appropriate. And click OK. Then the working directory is set to the, in my case, 2024 Stata temp. So this is something you want to do before starting using this data. So it's your turn. You can try using the your own data and do this. The setting you're working directly. So it's your turn, and if you are done, please click on the progress monitor poll. So far, 14 people, 15 people finished setting the default, the working directory. Now about 40 people are joining this Zoom session. Okay, now about 50% of you finished doing this job. So let me go ahead. After setting the working directory, the next step is to activate a log file. Unless you set the log file, all the analysis result will be lost after closing Stata. So it is very important that you start a log. So let's try to open, um, no, let's start a log. You click on the file on top, up upper left top file menu, and you select log and you begin. Okay, file, log, begin. Unless you do that, all the analysis result which appear on this main screen will be lost after closing Stata. So if you want to keep your analysis, the process, you must start a log before doing something. And here, as a default, we have untitled SMCL. For the time being, I will go ahead with this untitled name, but if you do the multiple analysis multiple times, you may want to name the file SMCL file something like trial 01 or something. And by the way, there are two options, SMCL file or log file. SMCL is one of the log file format, and the .log is another type of log format. And the SMCL and the log file, the both of them has pros and cons. SMCL is ideal to keep your analysis result in the form of text or text image. The log file, on the other hand, is appropriate if you plan to download the result to Excel later. Usually, I prefer using SMCL, but sometimes you may want to use log format. So for the time being, let's choose the SMCL. Again, I start from File, Log, Begin. Then I will choose SMCL file format and keep the file name untitled. And if you want, you may want to choose appropriate place in your file system. I will keep it in this location, untitled SMCL. Then from now on, all the results, all the output which appears on this screen will be recorded under the name of untitled SMCL in my case. So please create the SMCL file from now. I will check the chat message. Okay, nothing special. Okay. 30 people stated that you are done. So let me go ahead. After setting the log file, you're ready to start doing something. But first of all, you need to import the data that you want to process. So let's study how to import and export data. Okay. Um, there are two ways to import data. Uh, if your data is small, then you can directly copy the cells from Excel to Stata's data editor. Otherwise, if your data is very big, probably it's not practical that you copy and paste. So you use import functionality. Okay, so sorry, instead of using the auto data, um, we'd like to use auto data from Stata XLSX. XLSX. Auto data has the uppercase, the variable name. So um, please use auto data from Stata. So I'll open the auto data from Stata from Excel software. So it has several variable names on top in row one, and there are lots of um, data here. So after opening auto data from Stata Excel file, you you select this one, data editor parenthesis edit. If you click on that, you find something similar to Excel spreadsheet, but that is the blank right now. So what you have to do is very simple. First, you copy everything you need to import, okay, from here to here. And I will copy, then I open the data editor. Um, Data editor has two different windows. Data editor parenthesis edit and data editor for something else. Please make sure that you open data editor parenthesis edit and you choose the top left cell and you paste. And here we have um, the warning or the advice. The first row on the clipboard contains values that can be used as valid variable names. Yes, that's exactly what we want. So we choose variable names, not data. Then by choosing variable names, the the data that we copied from Excel file is appropriately imported to the Excel system. And um, the difference between the Excel file and the Stata file is that in Excel file, there's no distinction between the variable name and the data field. However, in Stata, we distinguish the variable name and the data. So make, price, mile per gallon, uh, repair, replacement, I don't know, headroom, trunk. These are treated as variables. And here you will see the list of variables. These are separated from data field. And if you click on the price, then the property of price variable is shown in this property field. The name is price as it is, and the type is recognized as int, which is integer. Price is integer. If you check, for example, if you check the term, then it is byte, which is different type of variable. Weight, integer, gear ratio, float, and foreign, whether the car is domestic car or foreign car. This is string, which is the letter, text information. And normally after you import the data from Excel, you save the file. The data file, the extension for Stata data file is .dta. And we already have auto DTA, which I already prepared. So it is not necessary right now that you save the data that you just imported. So it is your turn that you open the auto data from Stata XLSX and choose and copy and open the Excel, open the Excel data editor, parenthesis edit, not parenthesis browse, but parenthesis edit. And like this, you copy the file to the Excel data editor. So it's your turn. This is very, very basic. So unless you can do this, you cannot go ahead with processing data. I'm still waiting for some people to finish the work. This is the workshop, not the classroom. So it is for you to practice how to use data. Okay, 25 people has finished doing this job. So let me go ahead. By the way, on this shared screen, you see on the data editor, um, the make and the foreign, these two variables are shown in red letters. That means these fields are recognized as non-numeric fields. Non-numeric field means the variables shown in black letters are recognized as numbers, but these are not recognized as numbers, apparently. So let me close this. Probably I will get the warning. No, okay. Then next, let's close this auto data from Stata Excel file. Let's close it temporarily. And next, let's try using the import. This is quite the straightforward. Let me demonstrate how to import the auto data. Um, Again, you start from File, then you choose Import, which is quite straightforward, and this time you choose Excel. Of course, you can choose text or SPSS or some other form of data file, but this time we choose Excel, and we browse, and this time, as I mentioned, I will choose auto data from Stata and open. Then we have preview here. And at this moment, the first row is still regarded as the part of the data field. However, we want to make this first row as the variable name. And to do that, you check on this import first row as variable names. Check on that. Then the Stata will recognize the first row of the Excel as a part of the variable name. Okay, so, and by the way, if you have multiple tabs, multiple worksheets, then there'll be the list of the tabs here. For example, if you have multiple tabs, then you need to choose which one you want to import. You cannot import multiple tabs at the same time. You need to select one of these. So here we are all set, and we click OK. Do you want to continue the use of unsaved data? Because I already copied the same file by copy and pasting the Excel file into Stata. So the Stata is warning whether I'm okay to lose unsaved data. And at this time, we are okay. So I click yes. Then import Excel from sheet 1 and the 12 variables, 74 observations. And again, if we open the data editor, let's try to open the data editor under browse mode. Then we see exactly the same data as we have seen in the previous copy and paste the technique. And the difference between the data editor edit and data editor browse, under browse mode, it is not allowed that you change any of these data contents. If you want to make sure that you do not make any mistake of changing data by mistake, then um, it is better that you use browse. However, in order for you to to manipulate or edit the data, then you should choose the data editor edit. And again, normally we save the file, save or save as, whichever will do, save file. Then the Stata asks you to choose to save the data. .dta is a special file type for Stata data. And we already have auto data which contains exactly the same data contents here. So I will not save the data. However, um, now it's your turn that you import file, import Excel, and do the same thing. Make sure that you include the variable name on top by checking the checkbox. If you forget doing that, then the first row will be regarded as a part of the data, which is the big problem. By the way, um, I think many of you have already registered to OAA for this workshop, and um, you will be eligible for the final exam to receive certificate if you join more than 6 hours of this session, which is about 50% of the total course. Okay, many of you have done the importing, so I will stop here. So, if you succeed copying or importing data, then you are almost ready to go ahead and analyze statistical job, analyze and conduct statistical job. However, there are something that you still need to do. That is, um, before going ahead, let me explain. So, as we have seen here, we have data area, just like Excel. And here we have control and command area to save or open that file. And here we have variable area, which is special to Stata, which is different from Excel. So um, the in Stata, again, we differentiate data field and the variable field. And the variables are separately listed here. And for each variable names, you can check the properties of each the variable. And um, by choosing File and Save after importing data, you can save the data in the form of .dta format, which is Stata data file. And then after finishing everything, you save the log file. You have opened the log file. So after finishing everything, you need, for example, you need to close the data editor, but still the data is running, and these jobs we have done so far. So let's close the log. You have choice of suspend or close. Suspend means you temporarily stop. However, you continue logging later. But this time, I will close. Then what happens? SMCL, untitled SMCL has been saved in my directory. So I can open, just a moment. Yeah, so here um, I saved SMCL file. Let's close the data, don't save, and let's launch untitled SMCL that I saved right now. Then the data will open up and the log file will appear. This is the log of what I have done so far. This is very simple. However, if you run regression or some other, the Stata analytics, then all the result will be saved in the log file. Unless you start log, everything will be lost. So please make sure that you start log. before you start any kind of analysis which is important for you. And we have some other things. Um, back, sending the status file back to Excel, which is straightforward. And I will not do this for this exercise, but instead of export, you choose, instead of import, I mean, instead of import, you choose export and the data to Excel spreadsheet, which is quite straightforward. Then the file saved in this DTA data file will be uh, transformed to the Excel file. Of course, you can choose the old style of Excel result to Excel or text data or some other forms. And the file types, we already learned that data file will be saved under .dta, and the log file will be saved under .smcl. There are other file types we will see in today or tomorrow's session. Do file .do and the graph file .gph. Do file is a kind of, how can I say? Um, do file is the command file. Um, and if you have a series of command which you want to run again and again, then you can create do file and run the do file to process a series of statistical statistical analysis automatically to the given data set. So if you need to repeat the same procedure to the different data set, then the usage of do file will be very efficient way. And the graph file, apparently this graph file saves the graphs. And on day 4, the last day, we will see the special file, which is SCM file. I will explain what it is later on day 4. And there are many file types in Stata, but we will just focus on these 5 in this workshop. And the next module, before you go ahead with running statistical analysis, there are something you must do: data preparation and cleansing. Data manipulation, especially if your data set has missing data, or if your data set has the different arrangement, then you need to deal with missing data or flipping rows and columns. And we will learn how to create do files and also adjustment of data properties. So let's start with data manipulation. Working on missing data. Okay, then we import student survey data, survey DTA data XLSX. Okay, so let me do that. instead of um, if the file is DTA file, then you can choose this open icon. But if the file is Excel, then still you need to choose import and Excel. And let me choose student survey DTS data and open it and make sure that you choose import first row as variable names and click OK. And let's see what's inside by choosing data editor. So this is the file that I imported. But look at it. 99, this is strange. Um, Actually, in this, the source file, 99 means missing data. However, 99, the number 99 will be recognized by Stata as a number 99, which is troublesome. So we need to convert this 99 as the missing data, which is recognizable for Stata. So let's work on the conversion of 99 to the real missing data field. This is data cleansing. And very often, if you acquire the raw data, you may encounter with this kind of task of data cleansing. Okay, so again, data editor parenthesis edit, you can manipulate data. Browse, you cannot change, but if you do not make any mistakes, then to be safe, you may want to choose browse sometimes. Okay, so missing data conversion. Um, in the file, we have seen 99 as a sign of missing data, and we want to convert 99 to the missing data field. Then it is a little bit complicated, but the data, create or change data, other variable transformation commands, change numeric values to missing. Okay, I'll do that. Data, create, others, change numeric values to missing. Data, mm, not here. Sorry. Data, mm, data, create or change data, other sorry, create or change data, other variable transformation, and change numeric values to missing. Change numeric values to missing. Okay. This is a little bit hard. However, starting from data, create or change, other variable transformation commands, change numeric values to missing. Then we will see the variable and the conversion rules. And we have seen 99 in age variable, female variable, and the department variable. However, not in other areas. So I will only choose age, female, and department for the variable. Age, oh, sorry, age, female, department. And the conversion rule, 99. And I submit. You can click on OK, but after clicking on OK, this window will disappear. Submit will do the same job, but this window will remain. So let me submit. Then, as you see, the 99 field was changed to the cell which contains only one period. Since this data set is relatively small, you may think this is not necessary. However, in case of large data, finding 99 and changing it to the appropriate missing data field will be the daunting task. Therefore, um, the data cleansing task is very important. So now it's okay. And after that, I can save the file. Um, for example, here, student survey, stata, DTA. Then within this standard material files, I'm going to create the stata format data after cleansing the missing data field problem. I will save it. Then it's been saved. So here you can see just right now, 5:59, I created a student survey DTA, stata DTA. So this is how you cleanse data and save the stata data. So um, first you import student survey DTA stata, and you follow these the commands menu, and then you choose the age, female, and department here, and type in 99 and submit, click submit, and then finally save the file to in the form of .dda. It's a series of tasks, and you can try. Okay, again, import data from Excel and the choose data, create or change, other variable transformation, change numeric values to missing. Then you choose as variables, you choose age, female, and department in the variable field. And under conversion rules box, you put 99 and submit and check whether the 99 changes to period. And finally, you save the data as in the form of .dta stata data file. I'll wait another 1 minute. I will repeat showing the screen, import Excel data, and choose the menu, and fill in the field, and save data file .dta. Okay, so that's the data cleansing. And next, again, the important point is that within a status system, the missing data is expressed as um, the blank field with only one period. Okay, then let's flip rows and columns. There are two ways that you flip rows and columns. The first way is to transpose on Excel. Probably some of you are familiar with transpose. Transposing on Excel is easy. However, there are some culprits. So open auto data for flip exercise XLA SS. Auto data for flip exercise XLSX within standard material file folder. Okay, I'll open it. So this is the flipped version of the data. In this file, each observation is placed in the column. Normally in Stata, observation must be in the row and the variables must be in the column. Make, price, mileage, and so forth. So it's very easy. This is the original file. And for example, you can create another sheet and you choose all the field and copy and you paste it. However, you do not just paste it. However, you choose transpose, this one. Okay. Let me redo. Okay. Now I copy again. And on sheet 2, I copy transpose. Okay. So if you really need to flip rows and column for appropriately process within the Stata system, this kind of operation is necessary. However, there's one problem. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Simple numeric number is not acceptable for Stata as a variable name. You should make it like this: variable 1, variable 2, variable 3, variable 4. So the variable name should start from lowercase alphabetical name. So simply transposing this data to something like C2, this will not be acceptable for Stata. You will see the warning message. So how can we convert 1, 2, 3 to V1, V2, V3? It's not difficult. Let me show you the example here. Just a moment. This video clip will take about 5 minutes. So we create a new sheet. Okay, so this is how you can generate you can convert and generate the data like this. So after flipping the columns and rows, you need to do some extra job for Stata to be to appropriately recognize your data. So flipping the data, or alternatively, you can do the same job not on Excel but on Stata. So let's do that. Um, Again, I will launch the Stata screen, and the student survey DTA Stata D.DTA is already saved, and it's on the system. It's on it. So um, transpose is easy. You start from data, again, create or change, other, and the interchange observation and variables. And you check warning and add variable warning, these two checkboxes. Let me demonstrate that. Data, create, other, and interchange. And warning and warning and submit. Then it's this easy, very easy, as compared to the operation that I showed you on the Excel. Um, Transposing appropriate transpose on Stata is just this operation, this easy. So you have two options. However, um, basically it is easier as far as you plan to use Stata. After importing from Excel, you transpose on the Stata system rather than working on the Excel level. So that's something that you might want to know. And the do file, um, do file is a series of commands, and it is easy that you create a do file. Um, History part. Here we have history part, and all the command you exercise is recorded here. For example, here, import in Excel, and the replacing the 99 to the appropriate missing data, and the saving the file to the .dda file, and the expose or transpose, flipping the columns and rows. You can choose these commands. Then in the Windows system, you right click and send selected to do file editor. Then the do file editor will pop up and it records exactly the same lines of command. And if you save it, for example, save as do file untitled do, untitled one do, save. And here we have run mark, run or execute. If you click this one, then the series of commands that you recorded will be automatically executed. Probably this will not work properly because we already have this series of operation which I have done. So let me temporarily close this file and um, let me close, let me exit Stata and relaunch the Stata. And I will start logging. And if I save under the same name, then you will see append, replace, or view existing file, read only. I'd like to append. That means add to the existing file. And I'll open the do file, do, untitled do, open. Then the series of commands has been executed, although I experienced some error. So the do file is a kind of, if you know that word, the batch file, batch, um, the it runs the series of commands at the same time. I close the log and exit, again, exit Stata. So do file is very useful if you repeat the same procedure again and again. I will not ask you doing this do file exercise, but if you do need to do this, please refer to this teaching material so that you can create a do file and run it. And the data property adjustment, the I think I only have 2.5 minutes before 6:30, and I'd like to stop here and resume, restart the session at 7 p.m., 30 minutes later. And I will temporarily disconnect the Zoom session. So please, um, please reconnect. Um, sorry. The tab asked me to repeat. Repeat what? Huh? Do file or expose? Okay, then I will continue the session, and if you have a question, please remain. Others can disconnect right now and come back right before 7 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, any questions?
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you. Any remaining questions? Okay, then
Professor,
yes.
yeah, can you show me again how to lowercase the uppercase row in Excel?
Okay. Yeah, I haven't shared with you any slide that shows how to convert uppercase to lowercase. However, if you check the Excel functionality, there are some the string function which allows you to the switch between the uppercase and the lowercase.
Okay, thank you, Professor.
So you can check the formula within the Excel function. Any other questions?
Yes, Professor. Could you maybe repeat on how to transport on Stata?
Okay. So you use expose command as you see on the screen. The after after importing the data, you conduct the data, create other variable, and the interchange observation and variables. And further, you check warning and add variable warning. And click OK or submit. Then you are done.
Thank you, Professor.
Okay. Other questions? You lost the history window that you showed at the end. I can turn it on. Okay. History window is here. And since I haven't done anything here, the history window is not present. However, I can open the do file, then it will run the series of commands. So the history window shows the series of commands that you conducted. For example, if I import something, for example, I can open the auto from Stata. Then the import command is recorded here. And if you click on that, then in this command field, exactly the same command will appear. And for example, if I as I did, if I interchange observation variables for auto data, then expose command will be recorded here. And if you click on that, then the command will appear here. And to select the multiple command line, on the Windows system, you can press Shift key and click. Then you can select multiple command lines. I don't know how to do that on the Mac system. However, on the window, you can click, you can hold the Shift key and click, then select multiple commands. Okay. Okay, any questions are remaining? Okay, then let's have a supper time and please come back just before 7 p.m. I will disconnect the Zoom right now. Thank you.